What's going on, family? I told you I had to come back for a part two. Here we are, part two, dividing thoughts or multiplying thoughts in a marriage. It's crazy because it's easy. I'm gonna tell you this. Let's really be real. We're gonna pick up back with the Love Jones thing, but it's easy to have dividing thoughts in a relationship, in a marriage, right? They make you mad. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to rebound from that thing. Y'all being phony. If you think that you can get into an argument or disagreement with your wife or your husband and think that, bam, I'm cool, we good. No, it hurts.
Let you know, man, you are really encouraging me, motivating me, inspiring me. God is really using you to help me out.
What's going on, family? You guys are so amazing. It's your boy, Mr. AOS Inspires. This is AOS the podcast. I told you. I told you. We coming back with a part two. This is part two for married couples. I really want to talk to married couples. I really want to pour into married couples this Friday. And the reason I want to pour into married couples is because too many married couples. This is why I had to come. This is part two, right? If you rock with us, you know this is part two. But too many married couples are having dividing thoughts, right? I'm gonna tell you this. 6 years counting. Been with my wife currently now for 7 years, right? And been with her for 7 years. Been married for 6, and I can tell you sometimes you can have dividing thoughts, and it's difficult. I mean, it's really difficult. I'm preaching to the choir. And I believe this. I make these episodes, especially for relationships, those that are single, married, whatever. It's either something that I've been through or something I'm going through or something that is an experience currently. And I want to pour into you guys the real side of dividing thoughts and multiplying thoughts. Let's really be honest. So before I pick up where I left off, I want to say this. Really think about this, fellas and women. What you think about on a consistent basis, rock with your boy right quick. What you think about on a consistent basis generally is something that you will act on. I don't care who you are, right? Whatever in your mind, whatever it is in your mind, in your heart. What's going on, family? I know that you're enjoying the episode, but I had to pause to ask you a quick question. Have you ever been through anything in life that was so life-altering that it changed your life forever? I mean, have you ever been and had a job and you lost that job? I mean, your dream job. You lost that job for whatever reason. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. You started a business and the business started off great and then it seemed as if it was going downhill. And now you're at a place, you lost your marriage, you lost your children, you lost some major things in your life. And now you're at a place in life where you're like, hey, this is the end of the road. I don't see it getting better. I got news for you. It will get better. And I wrote a book just for you. It's entitled Winning After a Major Loss. You need to go and get your copy. Go to barnesandnoble.com, go to amazon.com, get your copy right now. Winning After a Major Loss. I promise you, it's going to change the trajectory of your life. It's going to change your mindset. Most importantly, it's going to change your heart about your situation, because I promise you, you can win after a major loss. Go get your copy now. Barnes & Noble's, amazon.com. Order your copy now. Let's get back to the episode. Come out. It doesn't matter who the person is, right? And I don't care if you're a preacher, if you're a priest, whatever religion you are. I don't care if you're the highest of highest echelons, right? Whatever it is that's on the inside of you, it's going to come out. Point blank, period. So what I like to share with people is do your best to really focus in on positive things. Focus on multiplying thoughts and not dividing thoughts. Because when you focus on multiplying thoughts, watch this, your behavior, your actions, your reactions, your response will be multiplying, not dividing. Now, let me pick up with the Love Jones. This is what he said. I love it. This was one of the most boldest statements that I've ever heard in my lifetime. This is what the brother said, right? He said that when people say that they have fallen out of love, that's not what they're saying. Yeah, my mic messing up. That's not what they're saying. What they're saying is we have exhausted the possibilities of being together. So when people say that we have fallen out of love, that's not what they're saying. What they're saying is they have exhausted the possibilities. What are the possibilities? The possibilities is of us rekindling this love that we once had. Now, one of the major things that my mentor has always said to me was that when you're married and you find yourself out of love, or you find yourself, listen, I'm ready to throw in a towel, revisit the place why y'all fell in love in the first place. It's going to be hard, absolutely, because there's so much that has transpired. There are so many things that have been said disrespectfully in most cases, right? Because truth be told, there's a lot of relationships. All relationships have experienced something where one party or both parties have said something disrespectful, and sometimes it's hard to shake. Let's really be honest. Let's really be grown. But you have to make up in your mind for you, not for them, or not even for the relationship, for you. Because if you do it for the relationship, you carry it on for a little while, but then eventually it'll wear off. And if you do it for them, you'll carry it for a little while, and eventually it'll rub off. It'll wear off. But if you do it for yourself, to make yourself a better person, right? I want to have multiplying thoughts. Even if this relationship dissolves, I still want to have multiplying thoughts, because when I get into my next relationship, I want to go in with multiplying thoughts, not dividing thoughts. Now, let me break this thing down for everybody that's watching this for the first time. Dividing thoughts, and I'm almost out of time, dividing thoughts are thoughts in the relationships that make you divide. Multiplying thoughts is things that make you multiply the love, multiply your strength of your relationship, right? Do I have to do something, or do I get to do something? It's a mindset shift. And when I begin to change my mindset as it pertains to the person that I'm in a relationship with, watch this, things will grow. When I have a multiplying mindset in my relationship will grow. I love you guys to life. This was part 2. Leave it in the comments if you want a part 3. I'm out of time. But listen, have multiplying thoughts, not dividing thoughts. Let go. What's going on, family? I want to say thank you for rocking with us during this episode. We have been so excited to drop this episode. I'm glad that you made it to the end. This is what I want you to do. If you have any takeaways from this episode, leave it in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear how you feel. I want to bring content to you that's relevant to you, that'll help you change your life, because you already know our mission here at AOS Inspires, AOS the podcast, is to empower the world to never give up, one conversation at a time, one interview at a time, one video at a time, to help you live life at the next level. This is what I need you to do. I need you to like, subscribe, share this episode. If it spoke to your life, share this episode with somebody. Why? Because you are connected to some people that we're not connected with. And with that connection together, we can empower the world to never give up. I'm Mr. AOS Inspires. This is AOS the podcast. I can't wait to see you next week. Just in case you didn't know, we drop every single week, 3 times a week. Mondays, 8 a.m., Wednesdays, 8 a.m., and Fridays, 8 a.m. You need to catch an episode. Matter of fact, catch all 3 episodes. It's going to be fire. I promise you it's going to help you doing your everyday life. It's going to help you get to the next level. Let's go.